That's our great adventure today.
Hello everybody! Welcome back to PaleoFest 2019. We are here to interview an actual dinosaur! Oh, okay. I think I'm a little terrified now. I don't know if I want to do this interview with a real dinosaur. Oh no. Dinosaur?
Yes?
Can you tell me what kind of dinosaur you are?
I am a Deinonychus.
A Deinonychus?
Yep.
That's a pretty cool dinosaur.
I know, right?
Can you tell me about yourself? Like, what kind of prey did you eat? Because you got those teeth there, and I see you. That's probably what you ate, right?
Yep. I was a raptor dinosaur, so maybe you've seen Jurassic Park and you've seen the velociraptor.
I love that movie! It's my favorite, let's be honest here. Who doesn't love that movie?
Oh, I know, right? But they got a few things wrong. For one, the velociraptors are too big, right?
They are?
Huge. They're almost like person size.
Too big?
Well,
What size is a velociraptor supposed to be?
the velociraptor is only 6 feet long. It's like turkey-sized.
Turkey?
Now, Deinonychus was 10 feet long, so it's a little more in the size range of what we're talking about. And it ate other dinosaurs.
What? Other dinosaurs?
Yep.
Do you think it would eat me?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm
You
probably too
taste
hit. I don't know, maybe. Tell me more about this amazing, beautiful headdress you have here.
good? Well, I made it.
You made it? You made
Yep.
your head?
Yep. Because the truth is,
Oh,
I'm a dinosaur.
wow! That's crazy! Oh my gosh, so you were telling, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say right now. So please, tell me more about how you make this. This is awesome.
Yeah, so what I like to do is, I'm an artist, I like to make things, but I also love dinosaurs. So
Don't we
I've
all?
always wanted to make myself a dinosaur costume, and I started with the mask, because that might, kind of affect how I make the rest of the body. So I took just some materials I had at home, just stuff I'd been given, and assembled this. I looked online for references about how the skull looked. I read about, the body covering, because one thing that we've learned about raptor dinosaurs like Deinonychus is that they were covered in feathers. So that's another thing that's wrong about the Jurassic Park velociraptors.
Oh,
they
wow.
should have been feathered.
It seems like they got a lot wrong in that movie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, I still enjoy it, don't get me
Oh,
wrong,
yeah.
but yeah,
They're still absolutely fun movies.
absolutely.
But they don't give us a very good idea of what we actually know about dinosaurs today. So what I wanted to do was make a costume that was as accurate as possible. So make myself look like a dinosaur, pad the body out so that I don't look like a, person running around in a costume like a bad Godzilla movie.
Right. Boom, boom, stomping around.
Yeah. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to look like there was a real dinosaur alive today. So that's what I've been working on. So this is the first version of the mask, but I've learned more about how to make stuff and what dinosaurs look like. So I'm actually working on a brand new one.
Wow, that's awesome!
Yeah, so I've actually gotten some work done on it just this weekend to get the skin covering on the snout done, and then the pattern out, what the patterns are going to be. This is not what the final product is going to look like.
Do you mind if I give it a little pet here?
Sure.
Awesome,
Yeah.
wow, man, that kind of feels like a real dinosaur maybe, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, and that's the idea. I want people to see this and see what a real dinosaur might have looked like. So these are going to be different stripes of color. It's going to be the same colors because I still have the fabric from this because I still haven't made the full costume.
Yeah.
It's a huge process to try to do something like that.
Seems like it would take a very, very long time to do this.
Oh yeah, this has been a dream of mine since I was in middle school, and I've graduated college now.
Wow!
So this is a very long time project.
Long time coming, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad that you're doing this. This is amazing. So, guys, do your research. You guys could do this. If you want to be a dinosaur like all of us when we were kids, right? Yeah, because I know all you did. You could do this. Go home. Try it out, guys. Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for showing us these beautiful creations that you have. And, enjoy the rest of your PaleoFest experience.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Hey there, how's everybody doing? Still here at the beautiful PaleoFest. Please, tell us your name.
I'm Daniel Vitkus.
What do you got here? It looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, so what this is a caudal or tail vertebrae. Something a little bit more down here in the lower part of the tail.
That's actually pretty big, so I'm guessing this creature's gonna be pretty big?
Yeah, this is a large sauropod dinosaur, so something more like Apatosaurus or Diplodocus or maybe even Barosaurus. So we're not really able to tell species from one isolated bone. This was just one bone in the jacket.
Oh, wow, okay, so you said sauropods and all that. How big do those usually get?
So ones like this from the Jurassic, we know Apatosaurus got to be about 80, 90 feet. The biggest ones are well over 100 feet long.
Over 100 feet long?
Yes.
That is unbelievably long.
Yes.
Wow.
They are very large animals. They are the largest land animals to have ever walked the earth.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So, what are you doing with it then?
So after we got it out of the jacket, I spent about a month to 2 months just cleaning off the dirt and gluing back together a lot of the broken pieces. Now that it's all glued back together, you'll see a lot of this gray kind of clay stuff that's in the bone.
Yeah, I see it there.
Well, that is what we call epoxy, and epoxy is kind of a two-part molding clay that is filling in the cracks, filling in the gaps, and I'm using it to sort of repair the individual parts that are missing. So you can see right about here, there's a gap in the bone. You can see a lot of those porous structures.
Yeah, wow.
That's where all the blood vessels were, as opposed to the surface here, which is where we want the bone to be. So I'm trying to use enough epoxy to fill in those gaps and get it back to looking as close to normal as it would.
Wow, that's crazy. And I bet you that takes a long time to do, huh?
Yeah, so I'm already 2 months in just by repairing and cleaning, and it's probably going to take another couple of weeks just to do all the epoxy repairing.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much for taking this time to
Oh,
show
yeah,
us this beautiful
absolutely.
specimen. Yeah, definitely, guys. Again, this is the lab here at Burpee, guys. Come check it out. You can see gentlemen like this working on things like this. All right, guys, enjoy. Hey, hello, everybody. I'm here with Roy Plotnick. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Yeah, he's a speaker here at PaleoFest 2019. Can you tell everybody what your talk was about?
Oh, my talk is about not what the past is going to be like, but what the future is going to be like.
The future?
The future. So what is today going to be like a million years from now? If you look back and say, what kind of fossils are you going to find from today?
Wow, maybe they find my fossil one day, huh?
They could find your fossil.
That would be
Depends
great.
what happens to you after you die.
And then they can study me, and I live through the eons in the
That's
history
right, and
books.
they try to figure out what kind of bones you have and how that mouth works and things like that.
Bones.
Bones.
Yeah, I don't know if I know anything about the bones.
Yeah.
But so please tell me, what's your favorite part about this weekend here at PaleoFest?
Learning new things. I mean, there have been people here who are just amazing at what they're doing. New technology, new young people doing new things, new fossils. It's great stuff.
Yeah, it really is, really is. So, I've been asking this question all weekend, and it seems like people have a hard time answering. What is your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, that's always a good one. I just like, I'm going to always say Diplodocus.
Yeah?
Because it starts over there and it ends over there, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, you don't know where it begins and ends.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, Roy. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend here at PaleoFest.
I hope too.
All right, Roy. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right.